Okay, so today, since I am home, this is a great way to get a video in. So I'm gonna sit here at my computer desk, and my husband is out shoveling snow. He's like, oh honey, I'm gonna go do the snow. I'm like, good luck with all that. So they are outside shoveling, trying to get a path for us to get outside, so it's kind of quiet. So I thought this would be a good time to do some recording. So I sat today, this morning, and I got my grocery list, my grocery menu for the month of December, even though it's like the second week. It's like the December 9th. So even though it's a week into December, I'm still gonna have to go shopping for the rest of the month because we do our once a month shopping, but I bought extra stuff for a party and we still have a lot of food left over from last month. So this week I'm gonna kind of stretch the meals, what I have left. I still have a lot of food. There's still a lot of food, which is great. It's more being creative, coming up with ideas, but we still have a lot downstairs. So I'm gonna use that up, and then I don't know what day we'll get out of here to get out and go to get to the store. But once we do, then I'll do my big shopping trip. And I think I'm not gonna do exactly 1 month. I'm probably gonna do like 3 weeks worth, because we have Christmas and we have family coming in for Christmas. We're gonna have a lot of special meals and stuff like that. And so I sat down and I planned out my whole menu, and I think I've got 16, maybe 20 meals, something like that in Christmas. So I'm gonna show you all that now. Okay, so what I did is I planned out breakfast for us. And so for our breakfasts, I did 4 weeks worth. I know it's 4 weeks, but that will have plenty of bagels with cream cheese, salami, and that's for church. And then I'm gonna do cereal in a bag because we always do that for Sundays. And then I'm gonna make those sausage balls, which is like baking mix, sausage and cheese, and then you roll them up, make them into a ball. They're like a southern thing. They might be a northern thing, but I only had them in the south. And so my brother really likes those, and he is coming for Christmas, so I'm gonna make those. We got breakfast burritos. I wrote down how many tortillas I'm using for each one. So I got 6 tortillas. We're gonna have cheese, sausage, bacon, and ham. We're gonna make those egg cups. The kids make themselves because they like doing that. Chocolate oatmeal cups, and then I'm gonna do yogurt smoothies with spinach, bananas, coconut milk, stuff like that. I put a little star to remember to make yogurt right away. Lunch, I planned out once per week to have lentils and rice, once per week to have the Mexican grilled cheese with tortillas, refried beans, and then I use 5 small tortillas. That way I set aside those for it. Once per week we're gonna have baked potatoes with chili beans, cheese and bacon. I'm gonna get 8 cans of that. And once per week we're gonna have tuna sandwiches and peanut butter and jelly because we have a lot of that. And then I found one of my YouTubers gave me a recipe for, gave me a recipe for homemade tostadas, or not homemade, tostadas with like the Mexican cheese and beans. So we're gonna make that. So I'm excited to try that. And then sandwich spread, if I can find lunch meat cheap. I'm gonna make cold chicken noodle set, like salad with noodles. And then another recipe someone gave me was the Italian wedding soup, I think it is. It's like little meatballs in there. So I'm gonna make that and chicken noodle soup. I planned out our Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. Christmas Eve morning, my daughter is gonna make popovers. She's gonna have sausage and she's gonna do fruit. And then we're gonna do our big snacky foods for Christmas. So for Christmas, we always do munchies. And so we do a lot because there's a lot of people, and we're gonna have a fun old Christmas. And so for our food, we're gonna have cowboy caviar, which is that bean dip I made. It's really good. We're gonna do, next thing once you get outside, spinach dip. We're gonna do veggie tray. We're gonna have fruit tray. We're gonna have hot dogs wrapped in the crescent rolls like pigs in a blanket. Hot dogs wrapped in bacon. We're gonna do a cheese ball. We're gonna do pink party punch, pizza rolls, pizza bagels, veggie pizza. We're gonna do Hawaiian bread dipped in cheese. And then we're gonna have pierogies. Maxine, just some hard-boiled eggs to have something different. Shrimp, because they like shrimp rings, and it's the only time I get it is Christmas. And then the other day, this was really weird, I made this dinner and I had meatballs, and I was like, so not even thinking about like wanting to make anything for the dinner, and I'm like, I got meatballs, I'm just gonna cook some meatballs, and they can just have them dipped in ketchup or whatever, like a burger. And so what I did is I had cheese, and then we took a pickle. So I took a meatball, dipped in cheese, put a pickle on it, and dipped it in ketchup and mustard. It tastes like a little cheeseburger. Well, I was doing some Pinterest looking for different foods to make, and one was like a burger, like a meatball. I don't even know what it was, a burger meatball. I don't even know what you call it. Basically, they took a meatball. On top of it was a piece of cheese, the American cheese, piece of bacon. They had lettuce. Is that it? They might have put a tomato and a pickle on top, and or whatever the order was, and then put it on a toothpick. I'm like, oh, that is the coolest idea. So that just reminds me, toothpick. So I thought that was really cool. So I'm gonna do that because I can get those meatballs pretty cheap over at the discount store. And then for Christmas Day, because Christmas Eve, we're going to have all of our food because we're gonna have our party and all that, because Ashley and Paul are gonna be here for a little bit, and then they're going on their honeymoon. So Christmas Eve, we thought we'd do our party games and have a fun time that day, munch all day, and then Christmas morning, we're gonna wake up, and the girls always make breakfast for Christmas morning. So they are gonna make scrambled eggs, pancakes, sausage gravy, and bacon, I think. I'm not sure. Maybe there's more, but that's all I had to buy. And then I figured there's gonna be a lot of leftovers, but I thought in case we don't have enough leftovers, I'm gonna do poor boy subs. And so that way I can pull out poor boy subs. We can have that and just eat it with the munchies for Christmas Day, because I don't like to do a lot of food prep on Christmas Day. I just wanna relax and enjoy as well. So that's gonna be our Christmas meals. And then I wrote down the Saturday before my daughter's coming in, she wanted haystacks. We're gonna do haystacks. And then that Sunday, right before Christmas, we're just gonna have sandwiches for lunch. And then we're gonna go get pizza because all the family's gonna be here. So that's kind of like my 4 days of Christmas fun. And then the rest of my dinners are super simple again. So for dinners, I'm gonna do hamburgers, because I like grilled hamburgers in the middle of winter because it just reminds me of summer, with oven fries. We're gonna do corn tortillas with like scrambled eggs, veggies, and whatever meat we have. Those are really good. And then we're gonna do a Chinese dinner with egg roll bowls. I'm gonna get some good chicken bites, and I've got a Chinese sauce, and then we're gonna have fried rice. I'm gonna do hot dogs, macaroni and cheese, and peas one day, like a little casserole. I got 2 meals worth of pizza. So I'm going to do the crust, I think, and freeze the crust, and then just pull them out, and we'll make our pizzas, those when we need them. I'm gonna do something different this month. Tacos, sausage, red beans, and rice. We're gonna do a hot dog, chili, and coleslaw kind of meal, because we made that and I never did the recipe for it. I never even did a video of it, but you guys have asked and it was so good. So I'm gonna do that because I thought that'd be a good gift when grandma was here. And then we're gonna do just chicken marinated with one of the dressings in the pressure cooker, and salad and bread, chili, because chili is always good with cornbread, flatbread tacos, those are super yummy, sesame chicken with quinoa. We're gonna make guamkis, which is one of my husband's family's recipe. So good. It's basically like a stuffed cabbage with sauerkraut. Kids don't like the sauerkraut, so I'm gonna make them some without it. Keep it separate. And then we're gonna do lentil cabbage soup with grilled cheese, and a simple meal that we have whenever you run out of food. A really simple meal to have when you're at the end of your groceries is, and I don't even know where I saw this, but it's basically spaghetti, and then on top you put chili beans and shredded cheese and crushed saltine crackers. I don't know why, but not bad. Kids like it. Fills them up. It's a good. I think it's. I want to say I saw it like Cincinnati chili. I don't know. Maybe not, but it was good. They like it. So that's just, I put extra. That gives me 20 meals for the month. And so this will be super simple. That way we'll have meals for about 3 weeks, which will be great. There'll be more, and there's extra. There always is. And then I wrote down snacks to do popcorn, because I have a whole lot of popcorn I never even ate this last month. I'm gonna get a big block of cheese, and we're gonna have cheese slices with pretzels, apples and oranges. So I'm gonna see if I can get apples still at the apple orchard. And then we're still gonna do holiday treats, because we have our cutout cookies in the freezer. I have all my whoopie pies that we never ate because there was no cookie exchange. Lauren has her, she made, what did she make? She made the, and Lauren has her cookies as well, monster cookies. I was trying to think what hers are called, monster cookies. And then we're gonna do small versions, but we're just gonna make, so we're not gonna give them away as gifts, we're just gonna eat them here. So we're gonna do pretzels dipped in chocolate, no bake cookies, peanut butter cookies, Rice Krispie treats, peanut brittle, chocolate chip cookies. And then we were at the Chinese restaurant, and they have this puffed pastry, sugar cinnamon, the best thing ever. Basically it looks like this, it rolls in, and it's like puff pastry with sugar. And I'm like, we've been getting that puff pastry at the discount store for like $1.99, and I'm like, what am I gonna make with this? When I was at the Chinese restaurant with Brooklyn the other day, I'm like, I bet you I could make this myself. I'm like, I'm just gonna have to look that up. Well, I was flipping through YouTube one day, and they had like one of those like food ones where they do the real quick making food videos, and it was a bunch of puff pastry recipes, and I saw how they made the cinnamon puff pastry. So I'm like, I'm so gonna get that. So I hope the discount store still has that. So that's a good thing. So my menu for the month is done. This is really good. I try to keep dinners kind of on the low cheap end, because we are gonna have more expenses with the Christmas and all of that. And then what I did, I made my life a little easier because I have a whole lot of time because there's snow and there's nothing else to do. So I wrote out a list of what I could do, like because you'll get, like I'll get all my food and I'll go, okay, what do I do with this chicken? What do I do with this? This kind of gives me what I can do. So I'll get like my sausage, the breakfast sausage. I said I wrote 2 for sausage balls, 2 for breakfast burritos, 1 for the egg roll. So I know where it's going. Bacon, I broke down all the bacon, what's gonna go to. So 2 packages going to burritos, 2 is going to egg cups, 1's gonna go to the hot dog wrap, 1's gonna go for Christmas Day eat, 2 is gonna go to Christmas Day to eat, 2 for pizza, and 1 for meatballs that are the little burger bites. So this way, when I'm making it, I go, how much do I have left? What do I need this for? And I don't have to sit there and think about it, because I already did the thinking, because I'm gonna do kind of a once a month or once every 3-week cooking food prep, but it's gonna be a whole lot different because I'm not gonna make a lot of these meals, because most of them are more prepare. We'll have family here. It'll be simple enough to mix everything up, because we'll have grandma will be staying us for probably a good week, over a week for Christmas. Nash will probably be here for a few days, and then they go for their honeymoon. And so we'll have a lot of time to make stuff. It'll be super easy, but I'm not gonna do a lot of food prep. I'll cook my meats. I'm gonna cook a few things up but not a whole lot, but it'll be easy freezer meal, food prep day. And then, so I just wrote that out to save myself. Like when I look at it and I'll go, okay, what is this for? What is this for? And so I just did my list, checked it twice. I printed off my monthly grocery menu, or grocery list for all the stores. So I've got that, had it saved. And so I went through and I wrote down how much I need of each one, you know, made little notes, things to get. And so I've got my menu. So now I'm like, now when I go in the grocery store, I can walk in, I can go, okay, I only need this. I only need this, instead of buying on a whim, because right now it's so tempting to buy so many neat things because there's so much yummy food everywhere. So that is what I did today. So that's what we're gonna have for our food. This is done. So now I'm like finished. I'm like really good. It's like a good, like I won't go shopping probably till the end of the week, because the beginning of the week we're gonna have busy time, and probably the end, it's gonna be closer to getting to where grandma and them are coming here. So probably if I can stretch the food I got at home, I will stretch the food I got at home. I have no problem waiting until then, because we've got enough staples and stuff to eat. So if I don't go this week, I'll probably go next week, but as of now I have all my menu planned. So after you watch this video, you probably will see a big giant shopping haul eventually here. So that's done, and I think that's it. I think I'm gonna go see what they're doing outside. They're shoveling. They're shoveling. So much snow. So fun. Okay, it's day 3 of snow and we are still stranded on the mountain. So here's the girl, she's trying to shovel with t-shirts on, right? Because it's warm now.
Yeah, it's like 60 degrees. We got a foot of snow and 60 degrees.
Can't go anywhere. See our driveway down there? Can't even make it down. So now we're stranded. Hopefully the sun will melt all this snow here and then life can return to normal. But if not, we'll be up here. Looking good, lots of snow.